Best Patient Experience Software of 2026. Welcome to part 9 of our 10-part series on the best healthcare software in 2026. In this episode, it's all about patient experience software, the platforms that help healthcare organizations understand, measure, and improve how patients experience their care. We'll cover what matters and the best options for growing mid-market and enterprise healthcare organizations. Before we dive in, this video is sponsored by several healthcare software leaders, including our title sponsor, athenahealth, as well as our other sponsors and partners, NextGen, drchrono, CareCloud, and TotalMD. What a stellar group of platforms. You can learn more about each of them through the links in the description. All right, let's dive in. What is patient experience software? Patient experience software helps healthcare organizations measure patient satisfaction, gather feedback, manage online reputation, communicate with patients throughout their care journey, and take action on what they learn. The category spans patient satisfaction surveying, patient engagement platforms, digital patient communication tools, and more. The best patient experience platforms in 2026 are moving beyond periodic surveys toward continuous relationship management, proactive outreach before and after appointments, real-time feedback collection at the point of care, and digital communication tools that keep patients engaged in their health between visits. Let's take a look at some of the best patient experience platforms currently in the market. Best patient experience platforms for growing and mid-market healthcare organizations. Growing and mid-market healthcare organizations need patient experience platforms that deliver compliant survey administration, give leaders actionable data, and help them compete for patients in an increasingly consumer-driven healthcare market. Growing and mid-market patient experience buyers typically look for survey administration, CMS compliant survey deployment across required domains with sampling, mode selection, and reporting that meets CMS requirements without requiring a third-party survey vendor. Real-time feedback and service recovery, post-visit feedback that services dissatisfied patients quickly enough for the care team to reach out and address concerns before they become negative online reviews. Online reputation management, monitoring and responding to reviews on Google, HealthGrade, ZocDoc, and other platforms because the majority of patients now check online reviews before choosing a provider. Patient communication automation, pre-visit reminders, post-visit follow-ups, care instructions, and satisfaction surveys triggered automatically based on appointment data from the EHR or practice management system. Provider and location level reporting, patient satisfaction data by provider and location that gives clinical leaders actionable intelligence rather than just aggregate scores. Here are several patient experience platforms often chosen by growing and mid-market organizations. We don't have time to go through all of them in detail because we'd be here all day, but you can screenshot this list and check out the links to the SelectHub platform in the description. Our analysts have compared dozens of solutions side by side, and it's worth digging in deeper. So again, check out the links in the description. Before we move on, a quick shout out to our title sponsor, athenahealth. Unlike systems that bolt together separate modules, athenahealth, whose Athena One solution provides EHR, practice management, and revenue cycle management, serves medical practices and health systems in one unified system. Their single instance network of over 170,000 clinicians and 117 million patients gives them a scale that's hard to match in ambulatory care. Plus, Athena One is AI native from the ground up. The platform brings AI into the workflows that power ambulatory care, helping practices deliver care, manage revenue, engage patients, and run more consistent day-to-day operations through one connected platform. Thanks to athenahealth for supporting this series. Check them out through the link in the description to see if Athena One is the right fit for your organization. Now, back to the show. Best patient experience platforms for enterprise health systems. Enterprise health systems need patient experience infrastructure that manages patient relationships and satisfaction data across thousands of providers and facilities, while connecting experience data to the operational, clinical, and financial performance management components. Enterprise patient experience platforms need to support enterprise patient listening programs, always-on feedback collection across every touchpoint in the patient journey, access, care delivery, discharge, follow-up, and more, with statistical rigor and benchmarking that supports enterprise performance management, integration with quality and safety programs, connecting patient experience data to clinical quality metrics, safety event data, and workforce engagement scores to give leaders a complete picture of organizational performance. Consumer-grade digital engagement, patient portal experiences, mobile apps, and digital communications tools that meet the expectations patients have from their non-healthcare digital experiences, because health systems compete with consumer brands for patient loyalty. loyalty, loyalty and retention analytics, patient lifetime value modeling, attribution of patients to providers and channels, and churn prediction that help health systems manage patient relationships strategically, AI-powered insight generation, natural language processing of open text feedback, automated thematic analysis, and predictive models that identify systemic experience drivers rather than requiring manual analysis of large volumes of qualitative data. Here are several platforms consistently chosen by large enterprise health systems. Again, you can screenshot this list and dive into the links to the SelectHub platform in the description. There you'll find head-to-head comparisons and analyst scores, and a little extra research can go a long way in making a decision. Again, links to the SelectHub platform are in the description. There you have it, an overview of some of the best patient experience software in 2026, from growing and mid-market organizations through to enterprise health systems. One more big thank you to the sponsors who made this series possible, including our title sponsor athenahealth, as well as our other sponsors and partners, NextGen, drchrono, CareCloud, and TotalMD. Each of these brings unique value depending on your organization's size, care setting, and patient engagement strategy. Links to learn more are in the description. I'm Devin Hennig with SelectHub. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time. Cheers!